Hi, my name is Gwen, and I'd like to welcome you if you're interested in coming to this free event as my gift on the 21st, winter solstice here and in Australia. My other family and friends over on that side of the planet are coming into their summer. I'm not sure if it's on the same day, so I'm not sure if it's the summer solstice. Um, but welcome. Today, I wanted to show you a few props, a few support systems that will help you in all of my videos and classes that I teach, so that if you're feeling that coming down to the floor isn't for me, then you use a chair. Or so I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel that you do not have to come down to the floor and you can enjoy some chair yoga. On the 21st, we will be coming down to the floor. But once we're down on the floor, we won't be getting up and down. It's going to be mainly restorative yoga with some gentle somatic yoga interweaved in. So there will be some options to use these supports. So let's go through them. It's always safe to bring a few blankets to your yoga class and to your yoga mat. You can use them by rolling them up in different shapes. If you, in my classes, we start in a passive back bend by building a heart bend. And so today that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a heart bend. You can use a cushion. If you have a cushion that is the same size thereabouts of the width of your yoga mat. If you're really tall, then you might need it a little longer, and that's okay. You could play and have some fun with that. If you have some kids around or you have a pool and you have a pool noodle, great use of your pool noodles. And then there's also bolsters, cushions that are more narrow. So have some fun bringing everything down into your space and having and exploring. Maybe I'm going to use this one today. And so for today, roll up your yoga mat, take a blanket, and then we're going to roll the yoga mat in that blanket just to make it a little wider, a little cozier, a little softer. So roll that right up and then place that down. Now, having the head of your bolster elevated will help if there's tightness all the way down the back. So we will always elevate the head. So you can use a yoga block. The advantage of a yoga block is it's super light. You can use an encyclopedia, very heavy, but easy to press back and forth. So careful not to lift that too much. There's all kinds of yoga blocks made out of cork, out of wood, and then the common one, really nice and light. So you can also use, if you don't have any of that, you can roll up a blanket and you can place that underneath. And so the head of your bolster, we'll call it, your support, is elevated. And then we'll bring our back to that. This is how we start the classes that I teach, most of the classes. So you bring that right into the lower back and then unfurl. So let yourself just get cozy with the back of your head right on top. And if it isn't right on top, then adjust. Either inchworm your way down or inchworm your way up. A little wriggle this way and that. Rock the head. Leave the knees bent for a moment or two so that you can really sense the lower back. You're in a passive back bend here. So if the lower back is feeling too much, you might need to bend the knees more, press into the feet. That'll lift the sit bones up, lengthen them towards the heels, and then lower. Do that a few times. Lift, lengthen, and then lower, and maybe one more. And just notice that lower spine. If it feels like there's some discomfort and it's growing, then you might need to take a blanket and place that blanket underneath the sit bones so that back bend is a little less. From here, you can heel toe your feet wide so the inner knees knock. The knuckles can become heavy, or you can place them on the belly. Legs can splay out. So have some fun. This is a safe pose to stay in. It counteracts all your forward motion of cooking, all that Christmas cooking, driving here and there, maybe on your devices, writing all your Christmas letters, getting the word out. So this is a great pose to center in. And that's what we use in my classes for the breath work, for the very first chunk of the class, at least 15 minutes. And then if you have a scarf, bring that by for the 21st, for the class on the 21st. If you're going to come into my classes on a regular basis, you might want to get yourself a yoga strap that locks. We use them for binds, for restorative poses that you want to have a little bit more. There's hardware that can lock the loop and then loosen it. So we won't get into that right now, but have that. If you have a yoga strap, please bring it. And if you have a strap, and you can bring that. We're going to need it to lengthen our arms and lasso our feet. So I'm going to leave that and let you imagine. So have some fun. Go to my YouTube channel. Enjoy some of the videos that are on there that have these props, and you can become familiar with what I teach and this therapeutic approach to moving your body and finding that freedom. So I'll see you on the 21st. I'm looking so forward to it. Enjoy.